Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to thank you to Miss Irma to give me an opportunity to present the my presentation. So let's straight to my content. So the title is "Let's Cook with English: Learning Imperative Sentences in Procedural Texts." So I chose reading skill for this content. And the digital tools that I chose is Google Form and also Canva. For the Canva is for the learning material, and the Google Form is for the formative assessment. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the learning objective and the learner profile. So the first is the learner profile. I chose the seventh grade junior high school students. So it is A2 until B1 in CFR level. It is a Generation Z, which is they are digital natives and visually oriented and prefer interactive tools. And these are my learning objectives. So after the end of the lesson, students are able to identify imperative verbs in procedural text, explain the function of imperatives in giving instructions, find imperative sentence in a recipe. So this is the educational technology overview. So we do realize that the evolution in education start from the chalkboard and next to the projector and then the e-learning and until now it is interactive tools. So the current trend in LT Tech is interactive platforms like such as Google Form and Canva and also quizzes, Kahoots, and something like that. So, and also the current trend in the LT Tech, more like focus on the gamifications, like self-assessment and also personalized feedback. So, and what is the relevance between those aspects? So, it promotes an autonomy and student engagement, and lastly, also an instant feedback. So this is my theoretical foundation. I use two learning theories. So the first constructivism theory by Vygotsky and Piaget. So the learners, our students, build knowledge by interacting with real world tasks, or we can say it is authentic material. And the second is Google Form and Canva allow students to discover grammar in the context. The second learning theory that I use is behaviorism theory by Skinner. So learning reinforced through practice and feedback. Google Form provides instant feedback and encourage the mastery of the students. So this is my generation relevance. First, we have to know the characteristic from the Generation Z, the Generation Z. So sorry. So so the first, they are like I said before, they are digital natives. They prefer interactive, fast feedback, and also visual engaging learning tools. And they well, I can say that they comfortably navigating multiple platforms si simul simultaneously. So the reason why I use Google platforms, there are three factors. So the first is intuitive interface, mobile desktop, mobile and desktop friendly, and instant feedback satisfies Gen Z's learning pace and the preferences. So this is the tool description. And so the tool is Google Form is for the proactive assessment and Canva for the learning material. It is a web-based, for the Google Form, it is a web-based assessment tool type. There are four main factors for the Google Form. So the first, it creates quizzes with multiple question types, auto marking and instant feedback, multimedia integration such as text, images, and videos, the lesson tracks student response in real time. So this is the simulation plan. So the topic is I want to convey to my student is how to make a fried rice. So yeah, allow me to um, show you the learning material or the presentation to convey to my student. So this is the title. This is the learning objective. There are three learning objective. First, student can identifying. The second, student can explaining, and the last is yeah to uh, use imperative verbs to write simple instruction. So first of all, I provide brainstorming question to trigger their prior knowledge. So this is the definition of imperative sentence. So this is the structure, and I also provide the example. And this is not the imperative sentence. This is uh, the example imperative sentences, are more like phrases. And this is the procedural text that includes imperative sentence. Yeah, there are 3 slides, more like 4. Okay, so this is the reason why we use imperative in recipes. And then, yeah, lastly, um, I want the student to, what is it, to scan the barcode to, yeah, to access the Google form. So it's gonna be like, uh, so it's gonna be like this. Okay, so the first is the name and the class and oh yeah, right. So the first is that it is if you can see that the first I provide the instruction, a clear and short instruction, like first pray according to your belief, do not forget to fill your name in class, choose the correct answer, and then check answer again before you submit. And then yeah, the student fill their name in their class, and then next is the procedural text about this, about the how to cook fried rice in beginner and friendly way. And below that, if you can see, there are 10 uh, multiple choice question. It is about imperative sentence. So yeah, so okay, let's choose yeah let's choose randomly. Okay, okay. Okay, after the student finish their, what is it, the formative assessment, okay, they send, and then there are uh, a click to see their score. So yeah, it is an instant feedback. I also provide the feedback too. If the students choose the correct answer, the incorrect answer, I provide the correct answer, the correct answer in the feedback. And this is the reinforcement. So yeah, so that's how I want to teach my student using Canva and also the Google form. And then, so yeah, this is introduction using Canva slides, read, highlight, complete 10 question, multiple questions in Google form, which is, it is a formative assessment. And also the students receive an instant feedback. And yeah, my role as a teacher is to facilitate discussion, give example, explain, and also give the feedback instantly. And also monitor progress via Google Form responses. So this is my pedagogical justification. So this is my TPACK alignment. The technology that I use is Google Forms, so it is efficient feedback and assessment. But for the pedagogy, I use Canva and also Google Form. It is a provide clear instruction, and it also those digital tools also, I can say that learner-centered task. And for the content is I chose procedural text using imperative verbs. So the theory in practice for the constructivism, so the students collaborate, read, and also identify patterns. For the behaviorism learning theory, it is for the Google Form reinforces learning with instant results. So this is the skill specific tools classification. So the tools is Google Form, Canva, and Quizzes. So that's for the type from the Google Form is web tool, the Canva is presentation, and the Quizzes is game based. And three of them has the same English skill, which is reading. Unless for Canva, it can be reading and it can be writing. For the learner, yeah, they're the same. For the use case is the for the Google Form, it is grammar quiz on imperatives. The Canva is a lesson deliver and explanation, and the quizzes is reinforcement activity post lesson. So this is my personal reflection. So yeah, there are five main personal reflection that I realized that this project helped me realize how digital tools support English instruction, and I learned how to connect learning objective learners needs and appropriate technology. And also Google Form is easy to use and gives real-time data on student progress. Also, Canva adds strong visuals to support students' understanding. And lastly, I feel more confident using TPACK and learning theories in my lesson planning. So yeah, that is all from me. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.